power of the cursed belongs to the cursed.
Captain, there are a few things we have to discuss, when you have the time.
No second thoughts, eh?
Good news. Faint traces of the Captain's gold have appeared all across the timeless shores.
Excellent. We'll fill your holds with plunder yet.
There is a catch, though. It's not only hidden in the present, but in the past as well.
Explain.
I believe it was scattered by the Time Soul, woven into history and circumstance.
How do we get to those hidden in the past?
My contact with the Time Soul has expanded my powers. We can now revisit our previous adventures, without fear of changing the present. But to gain our prize, we must accomplish certain feats. Challenges, if you will.
A treasure hunt across time and space. I like it already.
My qualities are needed. Likely a poor choice. Afia, I have a request for you.
Want me to join you in another assault on the MTC?
No, I'm in dire need of your authoritative aura. I've been robbed and need the culprits to return what they've stolen from me.
Just so I understand you correctly, you complain about theft on a pirate ship.
I am, and they've not just taken any old trumpery, but my prized tobacco.
Well, by the authoritative aura that you've attested me with, I grant you the right to steal it back.
Yes, I suppose that will do.
Glad to be of service, Quartermaster.
Thanks so much. I will get right to it. Let me possess a skeleton and talk to Pete and the Nameless One. Surely they won't see through my rules. Being left to my own devices, there was only one thing I could turn to. My own devices. I really need that
rum is gone.
tobacco
I
back.
count you among the suspects.
Nothing
Why
I
are you
can't
looking at me?
afford. Good. My tobacco was getting stale. Good. Now I only have to convince them that I'm the skeleton they traded the tobacco with. Smoking right. To see the world with different eyes. Good. Now I only have to convince them that I'm the skeleton. Greetings!
Hey, Pete, look! A skeleton. What does it want?
Tobacco back!
It wants its tobacco back, Pete. Well, then there's a little we can do.
Even these great foes didn't stand a chance when confronted with my endless cunning.
Wait a minute, Pete. Something's not right here. Huh? It's the poor skeletal fella, and he just wants his tobacco back, right?
Yes. Tobacco back?
See? There's nothing we have to worry about.
After nearly blowing my cover, my opponents were once again unaware of my true identity.
That eloquent muttering? That's no skeleton. It's you, Pincus.
Oh, curses! Once again, the urge to continue my memoirs demands its sacrifice. What do you want then, fiends? I need my tobacco back.
I think we could be convinced to part with that stuff if you brought us something way worse. He means better, don't you, eh? Way better.
At least that is something I can work with. So, let me continue my musings. Good. Now I only have to convince them that I'm the skeleton they traded the tobacco with. Something better than my tobacco. I'll have to think about that for a while.
Never look back. I like it already. I'll be there soon. I like these odds. My Jester, here after all.
Captain, this curse suddenly appeared on deck.
He's on our side. Let's patch him up.
It won't be so easy. His black pearl is intact, but his soul is missing. Strangely enough, it was shifted out of our reality, much like the time soul on Morrow's Reach.
He was there in Ignatius' nightmare. Seems not all of him made it back.
I might still be able to pull his soul back. The Time Soul's touch has granted me a considerable boost in power. However, I'm still learning to wield my newfound abilities. Let's continue our adventure in the Timeless Shores. Once I fully understand my power, I will attempt to revive him.
All Let's move forward.
Oh, such tragedy! A broken mirror.
How is that a tragedy?
How would I marvel at my magnificent countenance with all these shards floating around?
Please, just look at it, Quartermaster.
I suppose I could try to get a glimpse of myself in this reflective debris.
Pincus, if you're hearing this, I'm dead and gone. I makes you the oldest man aboard. Remember when you once told me about that servant you had? What was his name again? Never mind. Can't hear you anyway. But I distinctly remember you saying you left him somewhere.
Yeah, Sebastian. He wasn't supposed to. Well, all right. There seems to have been a anticipation on my part. Indeed, there is someone who I'll have to face before I can pass whatever tribulations the captain envisions.
And here I was trembling at the thought of what the mirror might pull from your dogged sword.
Ah, yes, I had a couple of great dogs, very reliable. But no, the captain is talking of Sebastian, my loyal servant.
Great. We just find him and you talk things out? Easy work.
Yes, it was admittedly a while ago, but I'm very optimistic he's still where I last saw him.
Tell me, and I'll set a course.
In prison. More precisely, the dungeons of the Iron Bay.
Straight to the point.
Where to, Captain? We are close to the Iron Bay. Now your servant, you left him in a prison.
Haven't we all done things that we aren't particularly proud of?
Do you at least remember in which cell he was?
Of course, of course. What kind of barbarian forgets where they left their most trusted acquaintance? He is right there.
That cell is rather empty.
Indeed. Naught but a minor setback. I remember them keeping particularly tight records. As they are not of those who cast away traditions lightly, I presume they still have them there. Ah, yes, there they are, tightly perused by a diligent prognosticar. Wearing the form of one of their acolytes should allow me to read about Sebastian's whereabouts. So long as the prognosticar is not looking directly at me while I browse his files. Alas, it is a risk I must take. Now, Afia, would you be so kind and choose our landing?
Always ready. Yeah, I like you.
Placing my servants.
I wonder, Quartermaster, what made you come here in the first place?
Aha! I always wanted to experience the insides of a prison. A real one, you see, not these petty cellars my family called Kirker. So, of course, I am Sebastian, set out and tried to get ourselves in prison. Likely
Your
a
naivety
poor
is
choice.
truly exceptional.
I don't hardly sound just like Sebastian.
The maiden firms the heart. The fire steals the soul. What do we have here?
I like the taste of it.
Accursed wretch! Purge the undead!
Let's see what's out there.
I am an arbiter of
No second thoughts, eh?
power before. Metsura, calcula, rectifica.
I'll be there soon.
The stench of your calculate, rectify. Oh, how I will enjoy wasting precious time. Come forth.
My body fades.
The new coat, anyway.
The below swallowed them. Resume your tasks.
Hey! Try this fruit. Ha! I have just the thing.
I stand ready. I never forget.
What ails your soul today?
What's the delay here?
Yeah, let me at him.
Report. The task demands it.
No cover? Easy fix. It's all in the roots.
No.
This
Doesn't
plan's
concern me.
growing on me.
That's exactly what I mean.
Can we keep that one for later? Standing around, catching light. Wonder Dust Reverse. Oh, this is fascinating. This one's brand new.
The flame guides me this way.
What do we have here?
Oh, I can grow lots of things. Incoming! I do like this so far.
Now, who'd be... Why are we wearing these woolen robes in the middle of the lost Caribbean?
Need something, matey. Working on it. Nice capture, Marley.
Thought the same, fellow.
Coming right up.
Inquisition, eruption. Would you know where the nearest retreat is?
This soul will do its own
Three
bidding in a
little
moment.
Ouch! I have to grow that back. Oh, I like this one. Oh, this is fascinating. They grow from the soul. Let's cover this up. Wonder Dust Reverse.
Why don't I walk?
Working on it. I know right where to cut. Huh. Strange soul pattern. Six grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
I shall swing the scent.
Yeah.
Is that?
let me at it. A bush for hiding.
Now, where do I get those
Ever
seeds?
accumulates blighted things, even if the touch of the
Nice capture, Marley.
Never look back. Always
Well,
move forward. Blink. No time to be subtle.
Visitation.
devil is harmless. It must
Stick them with the pointy end. I have to get a new coat anyway. Marley at her finest.
And so I watch over.
My sword is razor sharp.
Day and night I stand,
A blade in the dark.
observing the remnants of corruption.
Abomination! Stay.
What's in my
Vision.
Dead and memorized.
What ails your soul today?
May your mind hold abominable brash.
Let's get moving.
You, we will feed your carcass
I like
to the
these
fire.
The fire longs for your cursed soul. We will feed
Fire
your
longs
carcasses
for your
to the
cursed
fire.
soul.
Let me see your soul. Oh, I like that.
Measure, calculate.
Von Preiswald, at your service.
Well, well. I'll take that thing.
The burdens of nobility. Who?
Curse you.
Pirate.
Consider it done.
Strange.
The fire longs for your cursed soul. Through the billows. The iron burns.
Undead heretic.
Some help, please.
Who? That won't be a
How dare you perish? Ah, you shall not escape me.
It's no maiden's fault.
Oh, I can.
But it's still must are upon us. I shall ignore this.
Ah, soul's pushed out.
Likely a force. Stop to need, Daddy.
Curse you.
Thanks,
I like
matey. That came just in time.
Watch me. I need energy.
Ouch! Ah, throw that back.
Good.
Standing around, catching light. I do like this
Can't
so
hold
far.
on to my soul anymore.
No torch can be without them.
I'm not doing that,
Back
mate.
to the Marley I go.
I'm calling back your soul.
Oh, Lord, leave.
I suppose we should approach this from another angle.
The fire burns within me.
Pistol Pinkers.
Huh? The fire blesses you with its
Out here.
My soul is razor sharp.
The
Feed
fire
your
blesses
carcass
you,
to the
friend.
fire.
My qualities are needed.
All right, easy fix. Ouch!
How to put this? A new chapter in my memoirs.
Let's see what's out there.
That's enough to
I
need,
like it,
Daddy.
That's
Thanks,
not
matey.
the ending.
That came just in time.
Burn the cursed wretch.
I like it. Always move forward.
Stream.
Let's stop this foolery.
Hiding in the weeds.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. Work it out.
Cursed out here. Cursed brush.
3 little cuts. Next patient. Coming right up. This'll be fun to come back to. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, this is fascinating.
Greatness personified. I like the taste of it.
It's a lady at the ready. Yeah, let me at him. Mine. Let me see your soul. Food for the vines. Oh, I like that. It'll grow real fast. You wanna hide, yeah?
Just a bush.
Can we keep that one for later?
Strange.
Treatment's ready.
Burn the curse!
We're back, huh?
Later.
All right, easy fix. 3 little cuts.
You need
Next
to ask.
patient.
You can't afford it. A ghostly pleasure.
Let's stretch those roots. Coming right up.
So how did you get yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have hoped for. They do grant you a really swift trial. Once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much to soak up all the nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian to wait for me until I would find a way to free him. Which, gloriously, I'm doing now. The burdens of nobility. We may have need to return here.
Treatment's ready. Let me see your soul. I'll take that, thank you. Working on it.
If you must. I like the taste of it.
Memory captured.
Oh? I much prefer festivities.
I like it all. See you around, friend.
What ails your soul today? This plan's growing on me. One day, I'll find out how you do it.
Strangely seeing my servants.
Ring true and loud. God,
What do we have here?
let it ring brothers and
These are
sisters.
itching. Oh, this is fascinating. I know right where to cut.
Oh, no.
The cursed are here.
A memory imprint.
We have to take caution and not kill every acolyte on this island. I do need to possess one of them, so I can enter the prognosticar's office.
Let us
Tell
see.
time.
My reach.
Rectifica, come fall.
I cannot
I
reach
cannot reach them.
Better luck next time.
We have to take caution and not kill every acolyte on this island. I do need to possess one of them, so I can enter the prognosticar's office.
The fire. Let's see what's up.
Hiding spot coming up.
That lies beyond my reach.
At your service. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere.
Reach that little carcass to the fire.
Rectifica!
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
The burdens of nobility.
The maiden's judgment awaits,
calculate,
creature.
rectify.
Is that a ghostly
Shadows
pleasure?
have fled before our zeal.
Dead and memorized.
Standing around, catching
anyway.
light. Incoming! Oh, I like that. Yeah, let me at him.
Strange.
Can we keep that one for later? Coming right up. Ugh, leaves are itching. I'll trim their numbers. Mine. I do like this so far. It'll only hurt a bit. Huh. Strange soul pattern. Treatment's ready.
How to put this? I like the taste of it.
Another to the horde.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
You can only get a sense of what do it.
What's in it for me? I like it already.
Oh, I see. I'll take that, thank you.
Opportunity calls.
To peruse my writings.
Welcome to the other side. Time is on our side.
Anybody seen my servants?
3 little
No
cuts.
studies. Here I was again in the prison of my past, heroically returning to save my old servant and companion.
Are you composing your memoirs again?
Certainly. A good word is never to be left astray.
But a companion is?
Touché. I could spend hours going through such meticulous records.
Please don't.
From what I can gather, Sebastian is not listed as an inmate anymore. But it seems they throw the worldly belongings of released prisoners on a pile just outside the prison. Maybe we can pick up his trace there. A new chapter in my memoirs. Your memories are much appreciated. Good snout. Ah, well, that's odd. These are mostly bones. Why would they... let me have a look.
Count von Presswald. Is that you?
Sebastian, there you are! Wonderful! It must have been, what, 3-4 weeks since we've parted ways?
30 years, my lord.
Oh, my! Time does fly, doesn't it? You must have many a tale worth putting in the annex of my memoirs. So, let's gather up your belongings and leave this wretched place. Calm now, Sebastian. No more dilly-dallying. It has been 30 years already.
My lord, have you not noticed that I am dead?
Dead? Oh, yes, you are rather pale-looking now that you mention it. When did that happen?
7 years ago.
Yet you're still here?
I promised I would stand firm and wait for your return.
Oh, that is very commendable, Sebastian.
Yes. Now, would my lord lower himself to gather my remains and carry me off this pile of junk?
Ah, the burdens of nobility. I will grant you this boon. Let's leave now.
Yes, my lord. Of course. Is there any particular reason my lord was held up for such an extended time?
Oh, so many, Sebastian. Soon after we parted, I met a man called Mordecai.
Black Eye Mordecai? The pirate captain?
Exactly. And to nobody's surprise, he made me quartermaster of the Red Marley. Admittedly, I mostly use the ink and paper they provide to work on my memoirs.
So, my lord signed on a pirate ship and continued writing his memoirs for the last 30 years.
Yes, in fact, there's an enormous backlog of proofreading for you to get to. That's what I think we earned ourselves a few cups after that. Molly, I'm back, and I brought Sebastian here with me. That won't be a challenge.
Please, how?
Excuse me, young lady of the flowers.
I'll plant a fist in your groin if you call me that again.
Ah, to be young and passionate again. Now, it seems you're occupied with one of your endearing experiments.
I'm trying to extract the essence of a boy plant to see if it can be applied reversely to our foes. If you just came here to waste my time, I'll just continue to do that.
No. You see, Pete and the Nameless One have taken interest in a tobacco that is quite dear to me. And I was wondering, hoping, actually, that you have something that they would enjoy even more.
Those two are powerful souls. Must be strong stuff if they got a taste for it. I believe the only thing of similar potency is black moss.
Black moss?
Aye. Waves have been high enough for the last few days, so the bow's probably overgrown with it.
Oh my, the side of the ship. Unfortunately, I do have a certain antipathy to heights. And also, I can't swim.
How in Blackbeard's name did you make the cut, Pincus?
Well, I usually let others do the work for me. Speaking of just that, would you collect the moss for me?
Not a chance.
Ah, it never hurts to ask. Maybe a skeleton could help me out then.
Game of cards, maybe?
The black
Oh,
moss
you're
can
on
only be
me.
reached by water. I definitely won't be swimming there myself. Let me possess a skeleton. Wie Sie wünschen. Another pair of eyes might do the trick. A ghostly pleasure. What is... the burdens of nobility. Got it. That must be the moss Sulady was talking about. Pete and the Nameless One will surely be happy with that. Likely a poor choice. I like the taste of it. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be back.
Ah, Pinkus. What's it gonna be this time? Wait. How can we be sure it's not a skeleton disguised as Pinkus?
Well, whomever you decide me to be, may I present to you Black Moss?
Not bad. You climbed down the side of the ship. Didn't think you had it in you.
Thus he stood, basking in glorious hymns of praise.
You take your stuff then. Unfortunately, there's basically nothing left.
Only to be brought back to reality quite harshly. That is truly all that's left.
That's right. We used up the rest. As we said, it was quite good tobacco.
Ah, you manky heaps of bones! Have you no decency?
I'd say about as much as the amount of tobacco you've got left. And that's being generous.
Well, setbacks are part of many great quests. What's done is done, I suppose. Good. What shall I do? I suppose I need to talk to the ship doctor and hope she will indulge me again. But I will give her some time. I think she's not yet ready for another squall of my astounding presence. A new chapter in my memoirs. Welcome on the Marley, Sebastian, your new home. You may rest in front of my cabin.
Gracious as always, Quartermaster.
Ah, and this is the Marley herself speaking. She can be a bit frightening, but eventually you'll get used to each other.
That seems most unlikely.
Hello, Ship Marley.
You're already getting along beautifully. Now, let's face that mirror together and get this farce over with.
A mirror, my love.
Ah, just some misguided magical device insisting that you and I are in a quarrel. Smoking right. So, dear shattered mirror, I present to you Sebastian.
Good day.
Is this thing on?
I presume the mirror will only speak when it is satisfied.
What else could it want? I've righted my wrongs, if you insist on calling them that, and everybody is happy.
My lord, forgive my forwardness, but I believe I know what the holdup could be.
Huh? Oh, well, go on then, Sebastian. It's not like this magical mirror here is deferring to my attempts at conversation.
I have had a long time to reminisce during the many years you have left me behind. I'm not sure I can continue anymore.
Sebastian, all this time of being a pile of bones must have gotten to your head.
Doesn't my lord agree that carrying the remains of his old servant would only hold him back?
You do have heavy bones, Sebastian. What is it you want, then?
A burial by the Maiden's judgment, my lord.
Oh, please, surely I've judged you plenty enough in the past.
The Maiden's judgment concerns itself purely with one's conviction and devotion to the Maiden's sacrifice. It has nothing to do with inconsiderate words my lord has uttered over the years.
And where would we need to go for this?
Gran-Alcazar, my lord.
Ah, to break into their fortress once again, to evade their scrutiny and laugh in their faces.
No, my lord, I merely...
So there is one more adventure to be had. Pack my bag, Sebastian. We're going to your funeral. Nothing I can't afford.
Set a course, Captain.
Such a formidable church. But there appears to be no confessor in sight.
Confessor? Why should we concern ourselves with such a lowly being?
They are trained to perform the Maiden's judgment, to see that it is done properly.
I have spied one at the gardens.
It seems he has taken a stroll. Does my lord think that he could take a peek into that confessor's mind to learn about the Maiden's judgment?
Learn? A von Pressfahrt, never.
Quartermaster.
Oh, well, as usual, only the best for my servants. Afia, would you kindly choose an appropriate landing again?
I thought you'd never ask.
It's about time.
It will be done.
Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
Yes, of course. The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
Yes. Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her third attempt at marriage.
Death comes to
Whose hand distorts our sacred reality? Show yourself, so I may correct your vile
Fire will guide me to you, fiend. Strange.
I remember.
Taking the visions
The
from
fire test.
The future is coming.
Mind be consumed.
Nothing hides from the eyes
The
of
cursed are upon us!
Filed for review. Still breathing.
It's for your day.
Still
It shall not be hastened by
The fight begins. Strike with precision.
My judgment awaits you, creature.
Another
Fine.
round in the
Great
circus.
von Pressfire.
The dish takes shape.
Vensura!
No!
We'll feed your carcasses to the pyre.
Gunpowder aroma. I am the blade.
Let's get a better view.
That won't be a challenge.
Cut through the shadow.
You're dead now. Leave.
Our objective is clear.
My qualities are needed. I have to get a new coat anyway. Your memories are much appreciated.
How far do you and Pincus go back, Sebastian?
I've seen to Pincus since he was born.
Sebastian was the only servant who remained loyal after the von Presswald estate fell to bankruptcy. Now he is working for the honor of serving our house.
My lord, I have followed you under the impression that you would at least attempt to repay me for my services.
Ah, Sebastian, but I did. It's just that there were so many other necessary expenses to be covered.
Like the cakes coated in gold foil?
Especially those.
The verdict is clear.
Now, let me see. A grand many things to say and do. It seems that usually for this procedure they use the Beacon of Judgment. But this confessor has a lousy memory. He doesn't remember any of the things he is supposed to say. He just reads them off one of those iron slabs that are stored in the scriptorium.
Do you think we could acquire such a slab? To assure that the words uttered at my judgment are in accordance with the maiden's teachings?
Certainly, Sebastian. Additionally, equipment to ignite the beacon is to be found close by. And some iron dust to sprinkle on the remains should be taken as well. These seem to be all the things. Let's get them swiftly.
Judgment is at hand.
Let's not forget, yes?
Ah, swift justice.
Death is not defeat.
To spare a bite.
We may return here.
Have some of mine.
A feast for my dinner. The taste of death. The oldest tricks are the best.
No mere
Add some spice. One-arm technique.
The crow flies. El muerto al hoyo. The Marley aids us.
Ready to serve.
And you're still certain that you want to do this. You know you'll always have a place at my side, Sebastian.
That is very kind, my lord. But I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type.
Type, my lord?
I didn't expect that you'd long for the embrace of a centuries-old burn victim.
It is funny you should speak to my preferences in these matters, my lord.
Funny? How?
Didn't your last affair involve a courtier that arguably was a cousin of yours?
Ah, yes, I always struggled to untangle the intricacies of my family tree. Yes, I always struggled to untangle the intricacies of my family tree.
Teresa, ready to serve.
It will be done.
Who disturbs my sacred task?
A useful gift.
Maiden,
Hey!
my senses.
I am
Shall warn me of danger.
Hesitation. A heavy customer. Simple. A simple method of deception. That sounds spice.
Who was that?
What?
A worthy memory.
This shall not go on
A
our
single
measure.
strike.
Calculate.
Move with speed. The expect. Raise with your legs. Anyone hungry? I'm going in. Good timing, Marty. The oldest tricks are the best. I follow the plan.
Who was that?
Return.
A useful gift. Simple.
The court is in session. It's done.
This one is special.
Cool. The dish
I see myself deliver it to the
Still breathing. Still sane. My strength returns.
Death is not defeat. Very traditional.
A little souvenir.
A feast for my blade. Wakatta.
I know this.
taste.
Your bloodlust gives you away, creep!
Our options for variety are endless. Simple.
Teresa, ready to serve. Change in position. Iron judgment. Judgment is at hand. Justice has been granted.
A little souvenir.
Preparation is key.
Now refocus your attention and don't dare to prod your others.
I'm here. It will be done.
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
You, pirate.
In a moment.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
You are the heart.
Is that?
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Quickly.
Bleeds uncertain. It is almost...
I believe it will be much easier to enter the scriptorium in the guise of one of these acolytes.
Maybe killing all of them before achieving just that is not the best idea then.
A cursed knife disrupts our sacred order. Show yourself, so I may correct your vile existence.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Your soul...
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control!
Stench of your corruption still lingers.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
How vile!
Rectifica!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do!
Let the future come.
I lost myself there for a moment.
Still breathing. Still sane. This will be good for you. Once more onto the beach.
My eyes see.
To each what they deserve. It's done. A record of the past.
Very traditional. The fight begins. The Mali's special skill.
Most likely, only one of you will receive this highest honor.
All in one motion.
Focus, Toya.
Raise with
This
your
is not your
legs.
kitchen.
A fine blend of memories.
My sight reaches far. I've seen it happen.
Let's try a new recipe. A single streak. Sufficiently skewered. Move like water. Very sensible, Mark.
A few times attempt, little curses, and certainly your last.
Do you truly know what it takes for
years of service.
I knew this would come.
You think you do, but you don't.
This is the dust. Now, what would one do with a bag of weighty dirt at a funeral?
Sprinkling the iron dust of the maiden on the burning pyre symbolizes her willingness to burn alongside us.
Does the procedure require the entire bag?
Yes, my lord. And you may not have 1 ounce for that pipe of yours.
Look at all these books. One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis XIV's library. A feast
Yes,
for
my lord.
day.
Even in death, my back still hurts when I think about carrying all those books out of there.
Well, good reading comes at a price, doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darned language nobody can make sense of.
I feel your connections.
The court is in session. Let's get a better view. Silence descends. Through the flames. It's quickly done. Rodarán cabezas. Let fate be our judge. Your task has ended. The crow flies. Let the future come.
Serve her diligently. The design illuminates your path. You just have to follow it. Anyone hungry?
The attack fails.
My galley is the battlefield. Hesitation is defeat.
This moment is ours.
Our objective is clear.
Let's see. What does it say? Iron, fire, burning of the maiden, the voice of the flame, judgment. Again, I'm certain I could muster up words of much greater sacrosanctity.
Have you ever given a eulogy before, my lord?
Sebastian? Surely you haven't forgotten the speech I gave at my Uncle Richard's funeral?
That was a eulogy? Oh, I was under the impression that you were attempting to open a buffet.
That was a beneficial side effect, I admit. Even in death, Uncle Richard was stingy with the food.
A poor showing for a nobleman to keep their guests hungry.
Right, Toya. Why else would one attend such a gathering if not for the food? These are the matchsticks? An odd thing to be considered sanctified.
They burn with the smallest essence of maiden's fire and are practically inextinguishable.
Ah, we could have used such a thing in those oversized tombs in Giza.
We had our torches, my lord, until you decided to start a ruckus with the local fauna.
These spitting monsters, to think that they ride them around like mere horses.
I think we have all the things required.
Yes, it seems so. Well then, no more time to waste, I suppose. Let us start the ritual. Here we are.
Indeed we are. My lord, are you ready?
Yes, of course. When have I ever not been?
Well, there was that one time at your 6th wedding.
Oh, please, let's not talk about that one, Sebastian. Yeah, I wanted to say...
Yes, my lord?
Never mind. Let's get on with it. Are you ready, Sebastian?
I am, my lord.
Dearest maiden, bringer of fire who has been judged in our name, hear me and light your beacon. You who have walked this path before, grant us the wisdom of your judgment. I, Pincus von Presswald, bring you Sebastian, who has come to finish the enlightened journey of his life. He asks you to relieve him of his burdens and lays his worldly soul before you. He is ready to be judged, as you have been judged before us. You shall now speak for yourself, Sebastian Hebhardt.
I, Sebastian Hebhardt, give myself to the judgment of the fire. May it test the conviction of my soul, and should I be found wanting, let it consume me.
Sebastian, is it... are you... Ah, I see. I have at times, if not always, failed to show proper appreciation for your sacrifices, Sebastian. You were without doubt the finest companion any man could ask for. Today I lay to rest no servant, but my dearest friend, whose memory would be any pirate's greatest treasure, and I count myself among the richest, for it is mine.
Thank you, my lord.
Sebastian? You're back. Did you change your mind?
No, my lord. It takes a while to burn a soul in its entirety.
Ah, I see. I just thought...
For what it is worth, my lord, I am glad I held out a little longer. But it is time now, my friend. May your soul always illuminate the dark.
Yours too, Sebastian. Oh.
He's gone, Quartermaster. Truly, this time.
I understand. I suppose we ought to leave this place, then. Achtung! Less trouble for everyone. A ghostly pledge. I think we earned ourselves a few cups after that. Yes. I suppose I ought to visit that mirror again.
Well,
How
well.
can I help?
Ahoy, Gael. Guess what just came in for you?
Ah, what is it? I'm busy, you know.
I see. I'll just send this letter back to France then.
What? How? Hand me that.
Easy. There you go.
I need some privacy for this. Excuse me. It's from her.
How dare you, you stupid, stupid canoness. You've become one of the legendary soul barretts. And then you just decide to stop writing to me for years? I've been worried sick. Then I could have brimmed with excitement. I want to know everything. How do you use your power? Do your fans enjoy it if you shoot them around? I suppose if it were up to you, your power would be able to clean a cannon more efficiently. And how did you get that hole in your belly, huh? Did somebody finally get the better of you in battle? Ah, you know I jest. I missed you, Gael. Our lack of correspondence left a hole in my life, too. Once you finish the stint with your new ship, maybe we can meet. It seems like now that you are immortal, it would only be fair if we could try to get a black pearl for me too, huh? Is that something that you would be interested in? I'm looking forward to your reply. And don't you dare leave me again by myself. P.S. The seal was broken. I'm pretty sure that's why Arimtis just left the letter here on my doorstep. He said he'll be back in a while to pick up my reply. It's lucky for him I don't carry grudges for long, huh? Bisous from your feather. Trihu.
Dear Trihu, nobody beat me in battle. They nearly managed to hit me before I sank their fleet. I would really like to meet sometime. You can visit me here, or I could come over. Whatever suits you most.
Who must I pay to have some music played here on deck?
I miss the chanson from my hometown.
The burdens of nobility.
What is it now, Pincus? Peter Nameless don't like the black moss?
No, they were happy about it, but had already used up most of my reserves. Do you think it possible to grow more of this?
Let's look. Sure, I can grow more of it, no problem. But I need a favor first.
They stood eye to eye, barely twitching. Would they come to an accord? Nobody knew.
I take that as a yes?
Please do. Yes.
Great. I've recently fixed up this skelly, and I need you to check if it's all there up in the old noggin.
So you want me to get into the mind of this skeleton here?
And follow a couple of instructions, yes. Great. Now move around a little bit.
Right away. I must say, Sir Lady, it's quite endearing being part of your little experiments.
Aye, and there's more I need you to do. Lift that crate over there.
Lifting? Is that really necessary?
It's very important, Pincus.
Ah, things of importance. That is, of course, where I excel the most.
How does that feel?
It is rather heavy.
Heavy? Ah. How would you describe the heaviness?
Sort of the straining kind.
All right, thank you. Carry it over there, please. It's, essential to my research.
Ah, essential, of course.
Good job, Pincus. Could you perceive the very essential experience you just went through?
I mean, considering its essentiality, it was, of course, quite marvelous. Carrying that extraordinarily heavy crate around.
Great, thanks. Now, there's a couple of lamps I need to snuff out.
Lamps? Really? Isn't that something an actual skeleton could handle?
Nah, they only light the lamps. I want to see if they can smother a flame in case of emergency.
Ah, yes. You never want to be underprepared for such eventualities, of course. Now, how was that?
Huh?
The lamp. Didn't I douse it very gracefully?
Oh, yeah, you did.
You're sure you need me to repeat that?
Aye. Might seem stupid to you, but repetition is crucial in science.
Ah, I of course knew that myself. I just wanted to see if we were still on the same page.
Sure we are. Grand. Now, one last check. Your auditory functions. Ask old Gertrude how she's doing.
Oh, are you truly convinced that this is necessary? I mean, I can hear you quite clearly.
It rounds off the experiment. Wouldn't want to put all that work in jeopardy now, would we?
Well, no. Let's get to her then.
And remember, I need you to really listen to her.
Greetings, Gertrude. How are you doing today?
Ah, Teresa. Finally, somebody decent enough to ask this old figurehead how she's doing. Oh, I don't even know where to begin. 3 weeks ago, a turtle was nibbling on my rib cage, and nobody heeded my calls for help. Just because I don't feel it, it doesn't mean it isn't there, you know.
Definitely. You see, I have to...
And then these charlatans, Pete and the Nameless One, they send their little creatures over here teasing me, like I'm some kind of scarecrow. If I were a couple of centuries younger, they'd crumble at the thought of mocking me. And do you know how long I've been asking the Marley to sail backwards just once? She's not the one forever pounded by waves, is she?
Ah, all of that sounds horrible, Gertrude. I didn't know you were facing all these difficulties.
Oh, thank you so much, my dear. Getting all that off my chest already feels rather wonderful.
I'm glad I could help.
Need something, matey? What can I do you for? Need something, matey? What can I do you for? Need something, matey?
Now, what are the results of the experiment?
3.53.
3.5... Is it possible, Sir Lady, that you've just mocked me?
Oh, entirely possible, yes.
So talking to old Gertrude was part of that sham, too?
Somebody has to listen to her once in a while. Get some of that weight off her soul. Chin up, Pincus. You did a good deed today. Now hand over that tobacco and be patient.
You know, 6 chapters of my memoirs are entirely devoted to my patience already. I was actually considering whether...
And done. There.
That was quick. That's twice as much as I had before. Would you be willing to describe this process in detail to me?
Really? Including all the big science words?
Especially them. My memoirs are desperately lacking a scientific perspective. And I don't know if that sort of thing interests you, but now that I've got that much tobacco, I'd happily share.
Yeah, why the hell not? I've been working all day. Here, gimme. Now I know why you wanted to get that back. Now, on to the process. First, I had to get the soul energy structure of what you gave me. Wasn't much left, so I had to pull a few tricks or it would have been a bust. And that's how I did it.
Astounding, really. How have we never talked about all this before?
You never asked.
It seems it's equally important to listen to you once in a while, then. You've given me much to write about. I'll have to withdraw to my study to put the finishing touches on this chapter. Thanks again, Sulady.
See you around, Pinkus. And don't forget that copy you promised me, autographed and all.
Don't worry. That request is already part of my memoirs. Nothing I can't afford. It's often at the end of my chapters when I have the strong urge to rewrite its title. As it turns out that no one day in the life of a pirate is like the other. On some days you may be robbed and swindled of your belongings. On others you'll possess a skeleton to collect moss with the texture of bird droppings. But on the best of them, you learn about the endless intricacies of soul energy structure and seed multiplication. And, most importantly, spend time with your astounding crewmates who make this adventure all the more exciting. Likely a poor choice.
Pinkus? The mirror is ready for you.
I assumed it would be. Well, my reflecting friend, what do you think?
If you wish to, I can stabilize the mirror a bit longer so you can attend your hair.
I thank you, Marley. But for today, my personal vanity will rest, and I'll keep my thoughts with Sebastian. That said, if you ever feel the need for a distracting chat, I would not be disinclined. Good snout.
Oi! Mirror! I'd wager you're, what, 400 years old? Silver stained glass, fine craftsmanship. Just as I thought. Filled to the brim with soul energy. How about I hand you a nice heap of gold, the mirror becomes mine, and we forget all about this murky redemption stuff, huh, Marley?
Forgetting is not my strong suit, treasure hunter.
Neither is resisting beautiful artifacts mine. Well then, let me take another look. What, besides your obvious value, are you going to present to me?
Quentin, I know you've never quite seen eye to eye with your old man, but I think it's time you got your head out of your chest and looked at the inheritance letter your father sent you. Here.
Huh? You good, Quentin? What did he write?
Nothing. He just drew something. It's a map.
He drew a map? What does it show?
It's a treasure map, showing a part of Calamity Reef from what I can tell.
So your father was a treasure hunter too?
No, my father was a merchant man. He hated treasure hunting. And what he hated even more is that I loved it.
Why would he send a treasure map then?
I would prefer to never know. But the mirror's bargain is clear. Let's go to Calamity Reef and find out.
'Tis I, the great von Pressfeld. A ghostly...
Set a course, Captain.
What's your angle, old man? Is this how you plan to get the last word in? Sending me to a place of 1,000 rotting wrecks to show me how futile my dreams were?
It doesn't sound like you parted on the best of terms.
There were no terms. My father spent his entire dotage berating me on what a fool I am for wanting to become a treasure hunter. So eventually, I just left. Let's take another look at the map and then pick a landing spot.
Let me at him.
As it tests all.
Watch me go. Yeah, let me at him.
Oh?
This plan's growing on me. Nice capture, Marley. Treatment's ready. A memory imprint.
I think we're close.
Any idea what you'll find?
Let's try again. All right, easy fix.
I think we're close.
Any idea what you'll find?
Some kind of hoax. Talking something else.
They grow from the soul. It's all in
Back to the sea.
Just a bush.
Ah,
You'll burn it.
shoot. Oh, that's the time.
There shouldn't be footprints here. Oh.
Ah. Don't sell me short.
Shouldn't be footprints here.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Foreign track.
What does track say?
What madness is this?
Cinch my lip.
Return.
What? There shouldn't be footprints here.
Hey, try this fruit.
What is that? Oh?
Abomination! You shall not escape me.
When in doubt, Marley?
The fire longs for your cursed soul.
Measure, calculate,
The
rectify.
fire will guide me to you,
Fire.
fiend.
How dare they? Are you cowering in there?
Golden greetings.
Watch me go.
Taking a break.
Crafty work!
I shall report this. You hear?
A pirate's delight.
Ah, that was a good memory.
Waiting.
I can smell gold already.
Have you forgotten your sacred duty?
There's actually something here.
What is it?
Another map. And a coin. A golden guilder. You darn rudderless sheephead. You pay me back now. After all these years. Is that your idea of asking for forgiveness?
Whoa, Quentin. What's up with that gilder?
That's the first coin I ever found in a treasure hunt. I gave it to him to show him that my adventures weren't as fruitless as he always made them out to be.
He didn't agree, I presume.
No! He threw a fit and got rid of the coin at once. Whatever. Let's take a look at the map then. Oh, it seems there are 2 more places where he wishes to insult me at.
You know, if you want to take a break from this, we could go and kick some Inquisition butt.
No, it's good. Cursing and raging at the memory of my father is, if anything, a bit cleansing. Besides, I am somewhat curious. As you noticed, we had our disagreements. But I somewhat struggle with the idea that he'd bury a map alongside my coin just to tell me that my profession is stupid. The tides obey no one.
Memory captured.
That seems a thought worth considering.
Need something, maybe?
Back to the sea.
Remedies for the dead.
Can I expect the walls to fall soon?
Incoming!
I wonder how it will be once the...
An offer I can't refuse.
Who?
Ah! Salt creeks. I'll step on a shell or two.
What do we have here?
Interesting
To
choice.
be one with the seas again. Ah, glad.
Oh, I see. Working on it.
Do I see?
It'll only hurt a bit.
My chest is out here. My soul energy is running out. Ready.
Standing around, catching light.
up, my friend.
Treatment's ready.
Depletion was avoided.
A memory imprint.
I can smell your
My
cutthroats
judgment
about.
awaits you, creature.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Having is better than wanting. All right, easy. Ouch.
Nice capture, Marley. I'll trim them numbers. Huh. Strange soul pattern.
That's what we do. Yeah, that could help. I cast for treasure. Will it yield coin? These memories are foolproof.
Ah, let's stretch those roots.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. I believe we're approaching where the map guides us. Oh, do I spy a little unassuming bottle in the shallows?
That old thing? You sure?
Quiet! I'll fish it out.
Let's capture this moment in time.
It's a deal.
In case our plan fails.
Come, fishy, fishy! A message in a bottle.
You sure your father put that there?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a bottle from his cellar.
Couldn't anybody have dropped it?
It's a bottle from one of the vineyards he owned.
One of the vineyards he owned? Wow. Well, what does the message say?
So you can take something back from the place I called you a quack. Writing riddles are we now, Dad? Let's just get the other clue.
Pure dead brilliant.
I stand ready.
What do we have up here then? The turtles would like that.
Have you seen the clam up top?
I have, and I'm not interested.
Maybe I can reach it. No, I don't see a way.
You picked the right bone.
Oh, you're not interested, but do you at least have any idea how to get up there?
My writing control tells me to stand here and dig. The clam, be it gold or diamond, is of no concern to me.
A ladder or
Let's remember this point.
Yeah, that could help.
3 little cuts.
Huh? A golden clam?
That's the treasure.
Nah, it's not real gold. It's a test. He just wants to see if I'm foolish enough to carry a giant worthless clam to my hoard.
So, what do we do with it?
Let me throw my hook at it and see if there's something inside. Tight line, ladder. There you go. There is something.
What is it? A huge pearl?
Nah, it's a note. That's the 2 spots done. Let me read the entire thing. Cast in the pit of the iron flame and show particularly skilled aim, so you can take something back from the place I called you a quack.
He called you a quack?
No, this is just his attempt at a treasure riddle, I believe.
Do you know where it leads?
Maybe, yeah. But I'll have to return to the Marley and fish around my thoughts a bit. If there is value, it's mine.
The Inquisitor. Her methods are unusual.
We must trust her judgment.
The pearl. It is in the summer.
You threw your net and captured a memory, Marley.
Ugh, leaves are itching.
Do like this so far.
What do we have here?
Ouch! Ow, throw that back.
This place that made them wrath. I wanted it last. Stay still and perish.
Well, now.
Yes, you must meditate, lest your mind be consumed.
One day, I'll find out how you do
To
it.
the sea.
Oh?
Coming right up.
Fortunate. The fire blesses
Better
you,
old
friend.
than sorry.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. Oh, this is fascinating.
Do I
Any coin?
Someone's dead. Vensura, calcula, rectifica.
What ails your soul today? Yeah, let me at it. Kill the body, breathe the soul.
Sure.
Ready to rise, mate.
All my attempts again.
Down.
A real treasure hunt, huh, old man? Oh well. let's untangle this rhyme.
There he was, fending off Louis XIV's honor guard while carrying several heavy tomes. Oh, yes, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. What are you writing about?
The current chapter is about Sebastian and me breaking into Louis XIV's library.
Well, well. So he was the one fighting several soldiers.
Oh, yes, he was a magnificent swordsman at the time. Truly a sight to behold. I don't think I would have managed to get out of my own castle's gardens without him.
He has earned a place in your memoirs, then.
Well, Sebastian was already in many chapters, just maybe not in the best light. So I thought I'd go through them, as they certainly deserve a bit of retouching. Speaking of... where was I? Oh, yes. After he had fought off all of our foes, I didn't dare to tell him that I couldn't speak any French at all, which rendered these books we had stolen entirely useless to me. But the adventure was one I will always remember gladly.
A real treasure hunt, huh, old man? Oh well, let's untangle this rhyme then.
There are entirely too few shanties on this deck.
An offer I can't refuse. Navigator, a moment of your valued time, please.
Sure, Quentin.
Have you thought about my offer?
Offer? What offer?
When you first brought me back, I showed interest in the sword stuck in your ribs. I will pay you well.
You're serious? That sword is not for sale.
Ah, if there's one thing my father taught me, it's that if anything is not for sale, it's up for trade.
If there's nothing else to this conversation, I think I got somewhere to be. See ya.
No, wait. What about your hat, then? Surely it isn't as sacred as that sword?
No, of course not, but...
That's what I thought. You know, I've got a great piece of ornate rope here I'd like to... Oh, wait a minute. Some of my curses are missing. Damn it. Oh, no! It's gone too!
Curses? You saying that rope was cursed?
Aren't we all? Unfortunately, I don't have time to clarify. Maybe one of the skeletons got their hands on my stuff. Wouldn't know how, but it never hurts to check. Let's see if any one of them is acting strangely. It's a deal, then.
Tied.
Ah, yes! That is a devious little rope. The ornaments are beautiful, but it does have a tendency to entangle its proprietor. Good to have it back, but still not what I was looking for the most. Now, my skeletal friend, where did you get this?
Rope.
I'll have to ask the Marley if I want to find out more. Will it yield coin? Marley?
Quentin, what is it you want to buy from me this time?
No, nothing. At the moment, I'm content with what I have. Or would be. You see, some of my belongings are unfortunately absent from my chest.
Are these belongings perchance cursed and/or extremely dangerous?
You know, I'd argue that mostly depends on who handles them and in what circumstances.
So, yes.
Yes, on both accounts. One of the skeletons was already entangled in a particularly nasty rope of mine. Do you think they could have pried my chest open?
No. I would be aware if they put their collective mind to such an effort.
Yeah. Ordinarily, piles of bones can't open my chest anyway.
I'll keep my tendrils out for these items. Come back to me another time.
I will. Thanks, Marley. Well, not much to do for now. Let's hope that Marley finds something before more damage is done. I can smell gold already. Cast in the pit of the iron flame. First the maps, then the riddle. Why?
Have you any inclination where these verses are supposed to take you?
Yeah.
Isn't that a good thing?
I'm afraid that this might be his grand plan to make me come back and claim his merchant company.
You? Spearheading a legitimate merchant empire? That's hard to imagine.
Not to him it wasn't. But alas, I'm quite certain his riddle leads me to the Iron Bay.
How do you know?
I'll tell you when we're there. Nobody takes what's mine.
What's in it for me?
Set a course, Captain.
Back at the Iron Bay.
What makes you so certain that it's here?
We vacationed here often when I was young, and the coin and the riddle point to the pit as well.
He hid something in the pit. Nothing survives that fire.
Well, most things don't, that's true. Let's get going and see.
Oh, I'm ready.
Good. I'm getting rusty.
I'll be there soon. This is a strange place to spend your holidays in.
My father's work never stopped, so the only vacation was to join him on his business trips.
Business trips? He dealt with the Inquisition?
Yeah. He was a follower of the Burning Maiden. He bought the Inquisition's iron long before the war when it was still cheap.
And after the war?
The price rose drastically, so he wasn't that strong of a believer anymore.
96-22A, first of two heretical scriptures.
Something's not.
I like it already. Like leaves off a bush, snip, snap. Well, well.
Is that? Well, now.
Through the below. See you around, friend.
Perhaps a confessor can help.
Impossible, I'm afraid. I like these odds.
Who?
I never forget.
Let's unshackle your soul.
Let's get a better
I'll
view.
take that.
And death comes swirling down.
Let's see what's up.
A nice bauble.
Now we're getting somewhere. You said the coin was connected to the pit as well?
Yeah. He had just closed a big contract with the Inquisition. I believe it was his biggest yet. So I thought it was a good time to commemorate the occasion by giving him the first coin I ever found on a treasure hunt. You remember that I told you he threw the coin away? Well, this is where he threw it. In the pit.
Rough. So this is the place where he called you a quack?
Nah, that's just poor rhyming on his part. But I can appreciate the effort.
Straight to the point. Thank you for the backup.
Oh.
A sword through the heart. I've seen it. Ah! Opportunity calls.
Teresa, very just a simple tool.
Consider it done.
With kind regards.
Mercy. Never look
My hand as I prepare it. May its call ring true and loud.
This memory is ours.
Mensura, calcula, rectifica. Measure, calculate, rectify.
Ensure
My
calculate,
judgment awaits you,
rectifica.
creature.
We will feed your carcasses to the fire. I can smell your rotty flesh.
Ah! The shadows have fled before our zeal.
Strange.
Always move
A
forward.
fool is lost to us.
Ha!
The
I
fire
can smell
longs
your
for
rotting
cursed
flesh.
soul.
The fire longs for
Hiding
your
in the
cursed
weeds,
kill.
perhaps.
Rectifica will feed your carcass to the fire, creature.
You're
Measure,
wasting precious
calculate,
time, pirate.
rectify.
Come forth.
Nothing.
A memory capture.
They must have
My
returned.
body saves. No second thoughts, eh?
For desperate times.
Ha! This one makes a sound too. Nobody takes what's mine.
What's in it for me? Now we're getting somewhere.
What do we have here?
Purge the undead heretic.
It will be dealt.
Still breathing. Still sane.
I'll be there soon.
Item. Fire longs for your
I see what
cursed
this is
soul.
I need...
If there is value, it's mine.
The verdict is clear.
Straight to the point.
Strange.
Aha! Anything shiny? Treasured memories.
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh.
Well, I'll find you.
How I will
Got a good head in my chest.
purging your soul.
Consider it done. La pequeña muerte. One less.
Don't sell me short. An offer I can't
task has
refuse.
A little souvenir.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
Ah,
Show particularly
swift
skilled
justice.
aim. Ah. Let's see, Dad. What do you want me to aim at?
There is a chest standing on one of those stalagmites overhanging the pit, Quentin.
Oh, thank you. I can see it. I'll try to fish it out. It will be dealt with. All right now. Can't do that.
Our deeds that make us, not this drivel.
-95S, a soul
No second thoughts,
with
eh?
a vile eye.
The curses are upon us! Face the maiden's wrath!
Burn the cursed record!
Just stay patient. Nobody takes what's mine.
-9, a cursed sponge.
I can smell gold already. An offer I can't refuse. Let's come to an accord.
Always move forward. Interesting.
Oh, anything shiny?
Don't bother you. See you
It
around,
will be
friend.
dealt. Landed a heavy one.
My soul is razor sharp. I like these odds. Glad you have our backs.
I'll hold on to what is mine.
Let fate be our judge.
You shall not escape me.
If there is value, it's mine.
Brothers and sisters,
And so we return.
Objection. No.
Straight to the point.
Abominations! The cursed are here! Show particularly skilled aim.
rectify!
Let's see, Dad. What do you want me to aim at?
There is a chest standing on one of those stalagmites overhanging the pit, Quentin.
Oh, thank you. I can see it. I'll try to fish it out.
Ay, we don't say it. The future calls. Blood will flow.
Let's get moving, eh? I like these odds. Let's capture this moment in time, in case our plan fails.
My chest is off limits.
611
One less to worry about.
20E, a curved knife used for soul sewing.
If there is value, it's mine. Again and again.
Your crimes are severe.
Help me, I can feel it burn.
Let's get a better.
Cowardly undead! Stop hiding! We will feed your carcasses to the fire!
Your soul bleeds
before you know it!
It is almost thrilling.
Mensura, calcula, rectifica!
Mensura,
Shall tear your
calcula,
soul apart.
rectifica.
Ha! I can
Nothing
smell
hides
your
from the eyes of
denied to
Prognostica.
you!
We are safe for now, my other.
Treasure this moment, Marley.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds!
The court is in session.
I'll be there soon. A memory capture.
Don't sell me short! Careful!
Well, well.
Ah! That was my chest!
The verdict is clear.
The fire hungers for us. Judgment is at hand. Abominable brush! Does it shelter you?
I am an arbiter of the maid.
I've
got a good head in my chest.
Oh, how I will enjoy purging your souls.
The fire
That
longs for your
bush
cursed
seems
soul.
highly suspicious to me.
So close to the flame, you...
Item 823-30.
An anchor in the sea.
And sweet potato.
Finders keepers, right? The line is sturdy. There's a map in that chest along with a note.
You know, if it wasn't for everything you told me, all of this would be kind of endearing.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Ah. The note reads the following. There's a cage trapped in a square. Read its scratchings if you dare. Together with the map, we should be able to figure this one out too.
By the way, how did that chest withstand the pit's fire that long?
It was probably made from sanctified iron. The cost must have been astronomical even for his standards, let alone the effort to place all these things here and on Calamity Reef. All of this was years in the making. Huh. I don't know if my father is still intending to draw me in, but I'm beginning to enjoy myself.
Item 405-92J. An unbreakable.
The White Crow stands ready. It's done.
This one is special.
Once more onto the breach. More target practice.
Strange.
More target practice. Once more onto the breach. Swift justice.
Anything shiny?
For the fire!
An offer I can't refuse.
Can't you feel it?
Will it yield coin? You threw your net and captured a memory, Marley. It's a deal then. No one cheats death.
Changing
but us.
position.
I like these odds.
What do we have here?
Thank you, Marley. If there is value, it's mine.
The Inquisitor.
Nobody takes what's mine. I drive a deadly bargain.
Through the flames.
No second thoughts, eh? Sword through the heart. Little death bringer.
My chest! Diamonds, rubies,
What do we have here?
emeralds.
Let's get you somewhere else.
My where to? Once more onto the breach.
Oh? Well,
Abomination!
do we have...
I need energy.
Isn't there a cage somewhere close by? Let's keep looking. Thank you, Marley. If there is value, it's mine.
I feel the curse approaching. Let's hope not. Not today.
I can smell gold already.
The court is in session.
Straight to the point. A blade in the dark.
My sight reaches far.
My soul is razor sharp. Consider it done.
Isn't there a cage somewhere close by? Let's keep looking.
Death's not the end, eh? I'll take that, thank you.
They all seek my riches.
Always move forward.
Instead of mix up with our armory again.
Your help is appreciated.
First hands have taken this life.
Fire shields the sun.
Maintain your seals.
Opportunity calls. Well, well. A memory unleashed.
The verdict is clear. Let fate be our judge.
Cutthroats about.
Flesh.
Through the flames. I pray for your soul.
What is that? I call for the right of alarm. Grant me the strength required. Guide my hand as I prepare. You hide from my gaze. How quaint! I am an arbiter of the maiden.
The fire
Power
will guide me
before
to you, fiend. Mensura calcula rectifica.
Oh, how I will enjoy
I did not
purging
see
your
myself
soul.
alone here.
My judgment awaits you, creature. What a waste of
You
time.
return at once before I smite you.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Stand.
Let the future come.
Resume your tasks.
Is there treasure? An offer I can't refuse.
Faster! You're wasting time with us.
What do we have here?
Scrutinize! Bring all corruption to light. The swords change places. Do not get confused.
This memory is ours.
The fire hungers for us.
mine?
Is it there?
Somebody has
Judgment
to
is
get
at
back up!
I need... And so we return.
The White Crow stands ready.
I like these hours.
Is it there?
Let's get up at
Burns.
Your very existence.
And so we return.
Teresa, para servirle.
Well, well.
That was no precious thing. Do we have to curse it? Stay still.
Once more. We're not finished
The
yet.
White Crow stands ready.
What do we have here?
I can see it.
Any coin? It's a deal then.
Cursed hands of Teresa. Ready to serve.
This moment is ours.
I can smell your Marley returns us.
Dead body!
Let fate be our judge.
Abominations!
Back to greener pastures, eh, Marley? Once more on the carcass to the pyre.
You shall not escape me.
Oh? La pequeña muerte.
Will it? My soul energy is running out.
Again and again and again. I've seen it happen.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Back to greener pastures.
Consider it.
Future tests us. Change in position.
On that acid or upon us!
Back to greener pastures, eh, Marley? Let fate be our judge.
Pirates!
Who?
Let's see what's out there. Always move forward.
They all seek my riches. Nobody takes what's mine.
Some help.
Back to greener pastures, eh, Marley? Let fate be our judge.
Abominations!
Marley returns us.
Dead body!
Who needs eyes to see? It's done. I can smell your rotting. Let's ask another question. Avert your gaze. Let fate be our judge. We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
We will...
Marley returns us.
Dead body!
Avert your gaze. I've seen it happen. Measure. Calculate.
We will feed your carcasses to the pyre.
La pequeña muerte. The crow flies.
Yield corn. Pirates! I'm not looking for common ground.
The fire pushes
Somebody
me out.
has to get me back up.
Will I find you?
Consider it done.
Grant me the strength required.
Mensura,
It's
Calcula,
called
Rectifica.
Fire longs for your cursed soul.
Well, well.
Fire will guide me to
Up.
Your carcasses to the pyre.
Let's ask another question.
And
My sight reaches far.
I'll be this.
Well now. Ah, yes. Well now. Is it time?
Strange. There are cutthroats about.
My chest is off limits.
Cursed hands have taken this
Diamonds, rubies,
Maiden
emeralds.
judgment awaits,
Calculate.
creature.
Rectify! The court is in session.
The fire will guide me to you. We will feed your carcasses to the pot.
I see where this
Let's just make it.
greener pasture. Say, Marley. I see what this is.
Measure! Calculate!
Once more. We're not finished yet.
The fire hungers for us.
No second thoughts here.
Changing position.
Welcome to the other side.
Ah, yes.
Got a good head in my chest. Nobody takes what's mine.
There are cut.
Treasured memories.
Death walks among us.
Mensura! Calcula! Rectifica!
The White Crow stands ready.
Consider it done.
Fire will guide you to you, fiend!
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Your help is
Maiden's
appreciated.
judgment awaits, creature!
We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
I can smell your rotting flesh!
Ensure
The fire longs
What do we
for your
have
cursed
here?
soul.
I'm honing in.
Measure!
Ah,
shadows of fled. The design is maintained.
Oh, when it was stolen.
What? No, please. I was locked up in my cell when it was taken.
I like these houses. Restored.
Calcula rectifica. The fire will guide me to you, fiend. Measure, calculate,
Calculate!
rectify.
Rectify!
I can
The
smell
fire
your
will guide me to
Freeze.
shadows of fled.
No
You
second
got
thoughts.
quick.
Let's get you somewhere else.
Face the maiden's wrath, pirate.
Abominable rash. As it shouted.
Let's try that.
Mensura! Calcula! Rectifica! The maiden's judgment awaits, creature! The fire will guide me
From here to there.
I see.
Straight to the point. Once more.
Guide me to you, fiend. Measure, calculate, rectify. To the fire.
The fire
What do we have
longs for your
here?
cursed soul.
I'm honing in. Straight to the point. Heave ho. Let's capture this moment in time,
I
in
cast
case our
for
plan
treasure.
fails.
I can smell gold already.
What's in it for me?
Your measurements will be off. Do them again.
Well now.
Golden greetings.
Well now.
It's a deal then. Tight lines.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Any coin?
Your soul is free. Enjoy.
If there is value,
Opportunity
it's mine.
call.
Let's get you somewhere else.
Everybody on the island.
Your help is appreciated. Always move forward.
Who? Fate!
The Marley resets time, and we can try again. Consider it done.
Measure
Sword through the heart. No second thoughts, eh?
Well now.
Is it time?
Face the maiden's wrath, pirate! Purge the undead heretic!
Ah, pirates!
The Marley resets time, and we can try again. Always
You
move
got
forward.
grit!
What?
Ah, pirates! The cursed are here!
Glad you have
Fire
our
will guide me to
Uncertainty.
you,
It is
fiend.
almost thrilling.
Measure, calculate, rectify. Having is better than wanting. The fire longs for your cursed
Your
soul.
presence distorts-
Finders keep. That's a big one.
Fire.
Measure, calculate.
I will.
Fishing for another memory.
Abomination, I shall witness.
No one cheats death but us.
Leave some for us, Quentin. What's in it for me? Let's capture this moment in time, in case our plan fails. I like it already.
If you are truly without sin, then surely there is nothing the prognosticator will find.
A moment to remember. Consider it done. I like these odds.
Faster! You're wasting time.
For desperate times.
A memory capture.
To each what they deserve. Through the flames.
Enviable precision, Teresa.
This will be good for you. Come to me.
Anything shiny? Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
If you try to run, you won't even get to meet the prognosticator.
The fire hungers for us. The future cold.
Ah!
Easy to use. Filed
What
for
do we
review.
have here? Well, well. A blade in the dark.
It's a deal then.
Who cares?
You've got guts, pirate.
It's landed a heavy one.
Never look back. Heave ho! Time is on our side.
The court is in session. Let's get a better round. Death comes to meet you.
The maiden's judgment
Cowardly
awaits, creature.
undead. I will find you. Stench of your
Fire
corruption
longs for your
still
cursed
lingers.
soul.
Measure, calculate, how I will enjoy purging your soul. Mensura, calcula, rectifica.
Good. We've driven them back to the below.
Ah, the shadows have fled before
Changing
our
position.
zeal.
For
see
desperate
what's
times.
This should come in handy.
Thank you. I knew this would come.
I think the prisoner is standing on something. Looks like a message engraved in the cage's flooring. Let me read it.
My soul is razor sharp.
Nothing to do with me.
The verdict is clear.
Welcome to the other side.
Once more. Ah, swift
My
justice.
chest is off limits. Will it yield coin? Ha! You have me intrigued, old man. What is it this time? Another drawing? Another riddle? Let's see. Remember that one place where we'd wander on our stays and seek the deepest hole that hides a pool of water from your eyes? At the end of our visits here, we always took a stroll through the sanatorium, praying as we went.
You pray to that burning witch?
We were considered esteemed guests at the time, and such things were expected of us. Yeah, but we mostly acted the praying, and it was one of those few times where he and I actually got to talk. Oh, let's go there and see if we can't find what's drawn on the map.
Your soul is in turmoil, treasure hunter.
Well, how could it not be? For most of my life, I've despised my father as much as anybody. And just when I thought I'd eradicated him from my mind, I suddenly enjoy myself at the hands of his shenanigans. Could it be? Could it truly be that this is all just a nice, plain treasure hunt?
Patience. You'll know soon.
Yeah. Probably.
I sense no corruption.
An offer I can't refuse. Golden greetings.
A little
Nobody takes
souvenir.
what's mine.
The work does not wait for either.
It will be dealt with.
Bathe in the mercy of the maiden. You have given much in her service.
What is that?
Still breathing. Still sane. Judgment is at hand.
You shall not escape me. Grant me the strength required. Curse!
Return.
The work does not.
It will be dealt with.
The Inquisitor.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. We must trust her judgment.
To each what they deserve. That sword cuts more than just flesh, for desperate times. Treasure this moment, Marley. I see where this is going. Opportunity calls. El muerto al hoyo. Change in position. A record of the past. One bolt, one life. Dicho y hecho. Justice has been granted. My strength returns. I've seen it happen.
Your souls are suffering.
Let fate be our judge.
The maiden firms the heart.
Let's get a better view.
Oh? Is that?
It's done. Filed for review.
I feel strange. Is it the
I pray for your soul.
Consider it done. Don't let the flame go.
Good for another shot.
Having is better than wanting. Shit. I can smell it. Oh, gold already.
Always move forward.
I cast for treasure. Thank you. My chest is
See you
off
around,
limits.
friend.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Timeless plunder.
Well, now.
We used to throw empty iron plates. Unleash the bait. It's a deal then. We used to throw empty iron prayer slabs in that well during our strolls. I wonder if...
You think that's the place your father was talking about?
Yeah, I'm quite sure. I just have to see it with my own eyes.
Let's get moving, eh?
Is there treasure? Memory after memory. An offer I can't refuse. The rod reaches far. Will it yield coin? I'll trade you for your life.
Well, well.
Is that?
This should come in handy.
I knew this would come. Where to?
I cast for... It will be dealt.
Never look back. Let's get you somewhere else.
Got a good head in my chest. Maybe if I just threw my head into the well.
To each what they deserve.
Consider it done. Welcome to the other side. Heave ho!
Any coin? That's a big one.
The white crows come to me through the flames.
I'm always here.
Having is better than wanting. Finders keepers, right? takes what's mine.
Teresa, para servirle.
I can smell gold already. There! I found something. Let me read it. My dear Quentin, it took you running away from home to notice that I possessed nothing that I could remember you with. So, in my despair, I've had an exact replica made of the coin you once gave me. Of course, it didn't help, but there is peace in knowing that you found that guilder. I now know that you never desired anything I owned, but I hope you can accept it as a token of my eternal remorse. A father should provide his son with ample opportunity, not ample confinement. I realise that now. It took great effort to put this treasure hunt together, and I hope this once I made you do something that you enjoyed. I'm sorry that it took me so long. I always loved you. Dad. He really did it.
Did he ask you to come take over?
The fire hungers
He apologised.
for us. And?
I'm not sure. Let's talk back on the Marley. I've got to digest this a bit.
I stand ready.
Changing position. This gives me the shivers.
How odd. I've got a strange feeling. Wonder what the mirror's gonna say. An offer I can't refuse.
Do you have an animal that you prefer?
A dog. Loyal, obedient.
Quentin, are you there?
Of course I'm here. Can't you feel me?
There is an odd calm about you. I almost didn't recognize you.
Ah! Of all the people who could have calmed me, it was the old man.
Fate plays a strange tune sometimes.
It does indeed. Now, let's get that mirror business over with. The mirror is truly a beautiful one, isn't it? If you do ever feel over-encumbered by the burden of holding such a valuable piece, let me know, Marley.
And what are you going to pay me with? Your new shiny golden gilder?
No. That one I will keep to myself.
Do you have any idea where the rum has gone?
Please,
Will it
I
yield
abhor the
corn?
unrefined stuff.
The power of the cursed belongs to the cursed.